It's like crazy. They'll take my since we confessed, I got one too for the remix. I'ma be on I'ma be your remix. Now when I say lullaby, before metaphor, it'll roll. Cause I don't know, can't nap or otherwise sleep. I gotta do you like this so well. Cause you feeling like you live in fairy tales and I'm your prince. You're like one kiss and you are like magic. You pulled up and tapped it. Play all my dreams come true. Oh, what it's up to me. Tell me you see. I got you when you follow me. I will give you the direction. Under my protection, I'll teach you a lesson. Come let me be a professor. Hell yeah, we are. We held each other down. I'll be on this remix for the rest of my life. I sleep at night, 'cause you're by my side. You're mine. I cross my eyes to your mine. Every time I lay down, breathe you in, breathe you out. Wait away, 'cause my first thought to please you. Gonna learn every key to
Huh? Charger base? I mean, I got mine. Where's the black charger? I thought it was on the wall. It should have been a base too, so I had to plug into the wall. Did it fall?
But what's that other black charger you said I had?
I got it to John.
Oh, you said you asked us if y'all have phone trying on.
Yeah. Yeah, the base is in the room. Just plug it into the PlayStation. I mean the Xbox. PlayStation.
You say me push you down like medicine. Tuck you in, tell you when you wanna go again. We can't get right back at it. Addicts, acrobatic like magic. Bending you, flipping you, sending you to the moon. The way I wanna leave you in the morning. When I be trying to wake you up. Know that every single second I'll be thinking of you. Perfume, t-shirt, sweet like a dessert. I need you. Sorry, I was drunk when say shit at the wrong time. So often, and it's not the first time. Just like toast, I get kind of rough from the edges. Maybe we could tell stories of this shit. I could tell you secrets till the day come. Only if you promise you won't say none. No movie to watch where we should make love. Hey, Shavish. How you doing, girl? Oh, that's fine. It's okay. I just be telling you when I'm on here. I know you work third shift, girl. It's fine. I decided to get on now because why not? Everybody sleeps, so I'm not okay because my job got me effed up. What happened? They trying to make us stay over during this weekend. Are you freaking serious? Why? That's freaking crazy. Oh, the weather storm. Wow. Right, like people want to go home. That's freaking crazy. When is it? When is the weather storm supposed to hit Georgia? I would have maybe been like, maybe if they gave us a guest room to stay in, right? But no, my coworker said they want us to sleep in the smallest office and air beds. What? That is crazy. So they basically forcing overtime onto y'all because of the storm. That's crazy as hell. So what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna call off? They gave guest rooms last year, so I don't know why they're switching it up. Right? Like why? I mean, that's the least they could do. They're asking you guys to stay there without, you know what I'm saying? Like that's so crazy. I'm texting my manager tonight. I'm telling him I'm not staying. Yeah, I understand that for sure. When is it supposed to get real bad out there? Yeah. Then I'm sleeping with strangers? No. Right. I could see if they gave that as like an option to you guys. Like it's an option if y'all want to stay, y'all can. If y'all don't want to, that's fine too. But 8 p.m. So 8 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't even know when it's supposed to like snow here. It snowed a little bit today. It was so cold though. It's been so cold all day, but it didn't really like snow that heavy out here. So I don't know about where I live at. I don't know if it's gonna get any worse this past week. Yeah, my coworker came to me saying they will be sleeping with you in the office, and I'm like, Quay? When did I say I was staying over? I agreed to overtime. I don't know who told her that. Oh wow. That's crazy. Yeah. No, I get you wanting to go home though. I do. And hopefully it don't drop like they saying. Girl, so you know who B Dale is, right? Because I think he was telling me you know who he was. Anyway, girl, he's saying that like
Basically, they've been messing with the weather. They've been messing with the weather. Like, that's why it's so bad this weekend. I believe it. Because this don't make no dang on sense. And then people being stupid again, overbuying stuff in the stores. Why the hell are people buying perishable items? If it's going to be a power outage, you would think all the canned goods would be gone. You know, stuff that can't go bad. People buying up eggs. They're buying up milk. What are we doing? Like, what? I'm so confused. You know what? I feel like them be the NPCs. Them be the NPCs for real. I know they talk about NPCs a lot, but I feel like people that do that, that's literally who they are. There's no other way around it. It could be true because Atlanta hadn't had snow in years. Exactly. Hey, Ari. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm already thinking about going to the beach, like dreaming about it even. Right. Ari, I responded to you too after you sent me like a whole like book. But I did read everything. I did read everything and I was like, ugh. Um, the first time in over 11 years we got snow last year and it's happening again. Exactly. Like it's not making sense, right? That's how you know that winter is real bad here in the Northwest, Shay. Oh, LOL. I'm gonna go see your messages. I literally just responded like with one message, but I feel like I had told you about her. You asked me about your roommate, right? Like if she was your friend, and I'm like, I don't think she's your friend, girl. Hey, everybody, make sure y'all like this live so people know I'm on here. I know it's people that's getting like, they're starting to get online. It's that time of night. So yeah, make sure y'all like the live. But yeah, she was really mean. It really low key just feels like that she wanted to say that. Like, it feels like that she was waiting on an opportunity to just be a BTU. Like there was no other reason for that. It's freaking crazy. Yeah, she definitely could have had more sympathy. Definitely. But that's what I was saying. That's not your friend. So now that you know that she's not your friend, move accordingly. Don't tell her shit else. Ooh, not the roommate drama. I'm telling you. So I said you don't really know people until you live with them. You don't really know a motherfucker until you live with them. That's when you really get to see who you're dealing with. Yeah. I would just be like, all right, bet. Say less, boo. We're going to finish out this little lease or whatever. And then I'm out of here. Or you could sublease if you really don't want to deal with her no more. You could find somebody else. Yeah. Yeah. From my understanding, yeah. I mean, I'm sure she'll speak for herself, but I could have swore that they had an agreement to move in together. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Yashay, a bit of a roommate drama. Yeah, she was just really mean. And my thing was, wasn't y'all friends to begin with? Like, didn't you move in with her under the pretense that you guys were friends? But she was like, she's coming at you like you should be grateful to be around her. Like, she's just mean. She probably just needed somebody to help her pay rent. Cause that's how she coming off. Like she not coming off like she care at all. Also earlier, she just came back to the house without a heads up too, and brought someone over. She didn't tell me she was bringing someone else either. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Like now, she finna get real messy. She finna get real messy with you, girl. I confronted her for it, and she got defensive. Yeah, girl, y'all might fight. Cause her mouth is crazy, Ari. No, her mouth is crazy. She was talking to you like you're dumb. That's literally how she came at you. She came at you like you were a stupid, pathetic little girl. Like that's literally how she talked to you. She would have caught them hands. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Virgo, how you doing? She would have caught them hands. The texting would have been done. I don't feel like she owns up to her responsibility like that. Yeah. And she just, Thank you, S Virgo. You can go ahead and drop your questions when you're ready. Hope you're staying safe and warm. It's so cold. But you real patient, Ari. Cause hell no, I would not have dealt with nobody talking to me like that. But I get it, y'all live together, so you gotta have somebody that got to be a bigger person. But she coming off like I said, like the way she was talking to you, it's like she been talking about you like that, like behind your back, and now she just telling you to your face. Be a true feelings for me. Okay, let's see. All right, so this is for S Virgo. Be a true feelings for S Virgo. Let's see what's going on. Girl, that's how it starts. Like I think she was talking to you like that because she don't got no respect for you, Ari. That's why she was talking to you the way she was talking to you. All right, S Virgo, let's see what BA's feelings are for you. So we do have the Chariot reverse here when it comes to this person's feelings. This is uncharted territory. Is this a current lover or is this just someone new? But this feels like uncharted territory for them. Page of Swords is here though. This person is extremely curious about what y'all could be. Like I feel like that there could even be conversation about you guys, taking things to another level, or you guys like you can have some, but you gotta sit and watch the movie with your brother. Here, go sit with your brother. Not new. Okay. So with the Chariot reverse stand, this could talk about distance or not being able to come towards you. So, but this person is very much so like starting to think about the connection, right? Like it's really on their mind right now of how they exactly want this to play out because you got the Ten of Cups with them. So this person obviously has a lot of feelings for you, okay? But I feel like that in this person's energy, maybe they have had so many other things going on that they couldn't really focus on it. But maybe they're getting to some type of completion or something because a 10 can represent completion. So maybe this person is getting to some sort of completion with something, and now they're able to focus on the connection. Now we do have the Eight of Cups reverse here, okay? That would have told me right there that this is a person from you guys have history because the Eight of Cups is a history card to me. It's somebody that you have dealt with or a past energy. Got it. So with the Eight of Cups reverse here, I feel like that this is like to be continued energy. Now, this person's feelings, I feel like sometimes they may be kind of like in and out when it comes to you and them. Okay. I don't know what could have transpired in the past, but they kind of like hope that they're investing into the right person. Okay. Um, because again, the Eight of Cups reverse, it can talk about the past energy, something from the past, and this person trying to move forward. Whether it was a negative experience or maybe y'all tried something in the past, it didn't work, but they're trying to move forward and be optimistic. All right. Feelings also is the Eight of Pentacles here. This person feels like this is worth the investment. They feel like it's worth the hard work and worth the hard investment. Maybe because you are the Page of Pentacles. Maybe it's because you have been consistent too. So they're like, it's worth the investment. They see your effort, and so they don't feel like they're taking too much of a risk with putting their effort in. And with the Six of Swords here, I think you and this person are coming to a common understanding or a mutual understanding about the direction that you want to take this connection in. But as far as feelings, they have the Ten of Cups for you. They feel like you match them. Okay. So what exactly are you guys planning to do, SV? Because I feel like that is this person like completing something? Are they coming to a point in their life where they could be ready for a commitment or ready to settle down? Like what's going on? Because like I said, I see this person entertaining the idea of you two being together more and more as time is passing. I don't think I can be her in a fight though, so I'd rather not fight. Nah, I get you. I feel it. What's up, Big C? Not the little one. How you doing, girl? say, I don't know about fight with a really pen. Yeah, she came at me like I was dumb. So therefore, you know, Ari, that now this person is not your friend. So then you're gonna have to move as if it's business. That's it. When that rent due, pay that rent, pay your portion, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's what you're gonna have to do. I'm not sure actually, but I know he has feelings for me and we have matured a lot. How does he see me? Okay, let's see. So this is gonna be for S Virgo. S Virgo wants to know how BA sees her. How does BA see S Virgo? All right, thank you, Shevish. Three of Swords. Someone is resilient. Someone that has been through a lot of stuff in their life, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of hardship, and super resilient. Okay? And they know, honestly, like, for real, you deserve the best. They know they can't come to you with no Four of Cups energy because you have already shown that you can be someone who is loyal. You've already shown that you can be someone who is willing to do the hard work in a connection. So it's like they know that you deserve more than a little crumb here and there, okay? But again, resilient, someone extremely strong, and someone that is worthy of something real, okay? And you have the Eight of Cups here too. This person also knows that you're not playing. So they know that if they try to come towards you shorthanded, when it's time for them to make do on whatever they told you, you will walk away from them. They see you as someone who takes love very seriously, someone that's not going to sit here and play games. Okay? That's why I said this connection gives me waiting on something. Waiting. Now, I feel like I remember you coming to tell me about this person and then being in school. So is that what it is? Like, when do they graduate? But they see you as somebody who takes love very seriously. You are a no nonsense type of person. You will walk away from them if you feel it needs to happen, you know, um, because they know you want a relationship. So again, yeah. Now they do take you as somebody they see you as somebody they can have a relationship with. You have all the qualities that they could want in a relationship partner. So you definitely give relationship energy. You don't give friend with benefits energy. You give relationship energy. Okay, so that confirms exactly what I just said. This person know they can't just come to you shorthanded. Okay. Now we have the Knight of Wands here. Clarify the Knight of Wands. This person may have felt like, honestly, they weren't sure if they could live up to your standards. So there could be a little bit of insecurity within this person as far as like, can I be the man for her? You know, and maybe you kind of caught them at an immature state in their life, right? But they kind of question if they'll be enough for you, oddly. They're not worried about if you'll be enough for them. You already showed them you the full package. But this person, they kind of wonder if they're enough for you with the Nine of Cups and the Tower, okay? But I do see this person willing to make a change for you. They're willing to come back to this connection. Like I said, I keep seeing that y'all dealt with each other before. Y'all may have tried to get this off the ground. It didn't work, right? But this person is willing to go at it again with you. This time in a different energy. Okay? Tell me more after this Tower. So they feel like you deserve it. And I think that's why they kind of like, I know I can't. I know I have to come correct. Because I know that this person, they mean business and love. They're serious about their boundaries. And I know she'll walk away from me if I try to give her something halfway. Okay. So yeah, this person is coming back with a new perspective. And it looks like they're optimistic about it too. So that's what I'm seeing. I will say the good thing is they are taking you serious. You know, they know you're not playing with them. They know they can't waste your time because you will walk away. Okay. So that's what I'm saying with how this person feels about you and how they see you. Okay. Thank you, Shavish. I appreciate your donation. But yeah, like I was saying, all right, you're going to have to definitely keep it cute with that roommate until you can find another plan. Or if you want to stay there, you know, maybe y'all sign some type of like agreement and then get it notarized. That way, if you got to take her bus to court, you can take her to court. Sometimes you got to go business with people. You know, you can't be nice buddy with people because, you know, they always say don't mix business with personal. And sometimes that can cause the end of connections. Because she just seemed a mess. It is a while from now. Really? Yes, we have. Yeah. What's a while from now? Like what, 3 years? And then, Shavis, you can go ahead and post your question when you're ready, love. Hey, y'all. How is everybody doing tonight? Is everybody staying warm? It's so cold outside. When Viano comes back around, will he agree to meet up in person to have a talk like that instead of over the phone? You welcome, as Virgo. And if so, how things go play out during the meetup. All right, so will Viano agree to meet with Shavish in person instead of talking over the phone when he comes back? Yes, he will. And how will that go? I know. How will that go? And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, Shavish. I'm gonna be for real. This ain't even like Viano to be like going back to a past person. He kind of be like one and done. Okay, when he dates you or he whatever y'all fall out. Let's just say when you fall out with him, he kind of like the type person to cut somebody off and keep it moving, right? So with the Hierophant reverse, this ain't even like him. But because he feels like you deserve the common decency to meet him in person, he gonna do it. Okay. We got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. I definitely see you guys kind of going back into the past situation when y'all talking. It's gonna come out. It ain't gonna be no in betweens. I see y'all going back to where y'all went wrong. The Wheel of Fortune reverse kind of talks about the point of the connection where things started to go left. Okay. Hey, what's up, Olympia? All right. So Olympia, looks like you're new to the channel. So there is a list, okay? But make sure you like this live, make sure you subscribe, and then we'll go ahead and add you for a free yes or no question. All right. Okay. So I definitely see you guys talking. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all not gonna leave nothing off the table for Pentacles reverse. I think honestly, you both are gonna admit that y'all started losing control of the not control, but y'all started losing no, I'm gonna say it like how it sounds. Y'all started losing control of the connection for Pentacles reverse. Y'all both may have operated out of character with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that the connection, it was starting to be too good to be true, right? And that could scare people, especially if you've been through trauma. Okay, the brain don't know how to process that. You know, that's why therapy is so good for people, especially when you're trying to get to know other people and dating and stuff, because sometimes your brain will relive out a situation that didn't even happen. So it can cause you to self-sabotage, okay? So I low-key think y'all both was kind of self-sabotaging it at the same time with the Four of Pentacles reverse. So I do see y'all both admitting that, okay, where y'all both was wrong. We have the Devil again that talks about toxic patterns or being afraid to let go of control. Okay. But like I said, I see y'all just really having an honest conversation with each other about why y'all moved the way y'all moved. why things had to be how they was, what each other did to trigger each other. It's just y'all having those conversations, okay? However, with the Page of Swords, I think y'all both gonna be able to see each other's perspective, honestly. Because the Page of Swords, they want to know more. They want to know why a person ticks the way they tick. It's not because, y'all trying to trigger each other again, but y'all really is trying to understand the good, the bad, and ugly of each other's personalities. Because that's really how you build a relationship. You need to know a person's every kind of like aspect of them. So I think that this is just kind of giving you guys more of an idea of each other, of who each other is. And then you got the Ten of Cups. So I do see you guys having heart-to-heart conversation, but it leads to understanding. It leads to you guys deciding that you want to reconcile. Okay. So it looks like the conversation will go good, but I do see y'all having that hard truth come out, I do see that. But yes, I do see him meeting you in person. Like I said, it's not something he normally do. Once he done, he done. But like I said, because he feels and senses that this is something that he needs to do, I do see him meeting you in person when he comes back around. Okay? So that's what I got for you and Piano Shavish. All right, Olympia. You still with me? She said, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Olympia wants to know, will I return to Italy? I live abroad. Thank you. Will Olivia be able to return to Italy? Will Olivia be able to return to Italy? Yes, maybe, but you better hurry up. You better hurry up, Olympia. Are you in the States? You in the United States right now? I feel like right now it's you have still time to get back, but if you wait too long, it's gonna be hard because they doing a lot. Olympia, they're doing a lot in this country. So I would say if you can, try to get back home soon, if that's where you live, like your hometown, Italy. Okay. All right. Thank you, Shavish. Appreciate it, girl. Anybody else have a question for me? Thank y'all for the likes too. I appreciate it so much. And I'll probably be on live for about an hour, hour and a half. Just so y'all know, y'all got time. Y'all got time. Hey, y'all. Good evening. Yeah, let me know if y'all have a question. I can't believe we're at the end of January. Wow. I hope February is just going to be a good month. I feel like January was decent for me, though. I feel like January was a decent month in a long time. It's been a long time since I've had a decent month. So hopefully February is even better. I'm hoping to though. I wanted to have a decent Valentine's Day, but I guess not. Girl, you know that man gonna be back before Valentine's Day. Come on. When is his birthday? Is it in January or is it February? It's the 11th next month. Oh, wow. Okay. Mm. Yeah, my son's birthday is on the 6th. My 1-year-old. I don't think he'll be back before then. Why don't you think that? What convinces you that he wouldn't be? You got to be optimistic, boo. You got to remain positive, you know? I think he cowered out on Valentine's. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He was doing a lot though, Shavish. I don't know. I think he got it in him to be a gentleman on Valentine's Day too. Cause he was coming to your job. He was picking you up, girl. I don't know. But you say you got him unblocked though, right? Have you sent him any messages? I know you was asking me how he would respond, but did you actually send them? I'm gonna send one more, but I want to pull him out, yes or no. I want to know when he come back around before Valentine's Day. And yes, he's unblocked. Okay, he's unblocked. He's been unblocked. Did you send him a message though? You sent him anything? Will Biana be back around before Valentine's? Will Biana be back before Valentine's? Yes, I told you. He's gonna be back. Girl, he can't keep this poker face up for too much longer. I'm telling you, it's kind of agitating him because he know he need to say something to you. It's only gonna be so long, you know. He can't keep this facade up forever because he still have feelings for you. It's not like when he really think about it, you didn't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? He was moving off, like I told you, he was moving off of fear and anxiety. But I feel like this is what I kind of see. He might get a little bored too on his birthday. He might get a little bored. He might think like, damn man, I miss that girl. I'm gonna hit her up. You know what I'm saying? It could work out any type of way, but you did get a yes for him coming back before Valentine's Day. It was you withdrawing. Girl. If I said, don't he have the other girl? I mean, he might have her, but he may not have her for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they just talking. Maybe they just talking. Maybe they just texting, but mm, I mean, it may not be something like that. It may not even be nothing that deep right now. You know? I just saw him like kind of being like, who should I go towards? Should I go towards this person, this Queen of Wands, or should I go to a Shevich? That's why I was like, when y'all do talk, just be calm, collected. Not saying that you should lower yourself for him, but I'm saying like he really want to go towards you, you know? He really do. But okay. So I want to know what's going to happen between Biano and this girl you picked up on, him entertaining from the past. Like, what's their dynamic? What's going to happen between Biano and the girl that I picked up on from the past, the one that was popping out in the readings? What's going to happen between him and her? Not really a lot. Like, he just doing something right now, girl. We got the Emperor. He just doing something right now. He just feeding his ego. He's bored. He's literally bored. Okay. But with the Five of Wands here, it looks like they're going to have issues with trying to come together. There's going to be some type of conflict, struggle. Maybe because you come back, because I have a Knight of Swords here. But anyway, I feel like they're going to have a struggle with getting to a Two of Cups. Okay. I low-key see him kind of like cutting it short with her. That's why I said, girl, when he come to you, he come back around. I see him cutting it short to her, like real short, like randomly being like, I can't talk to you no more, or he might just stop talking to her altogether. Because the Knight of Swords is, they kind of like very impulsive with communication, random at that. But he might tell her the truth and be like, look, I can't do this. My ex came back or something. I don't know. But short lived between them two because he don't really want her. Six of Swords reversed, no movement forward, Tower, it ends. Ace of Cups, he goes towards the person he really want to be with. So that's why I said this really ain't no competition for you. You just play your cards the way you know to play them. Because honestly, you're going to get them back. It's nothing here that's telling me, oh yeah, him and that girl going to get together. This is literally just him being bored. He's bored. That's it. I don't even see her coming out. For real. I see him. But I don't see her at all. She was just another one of his options. That was it. You know, guys do that though. They don't know how to be alone sometimes. So they'll kind of they'll fill empty space with meaningless connections. That's what they do. They do. And I wonder, now that we're talking about it, how many of them type of situations was a baby created? You know what I mean? Like the dude was just bored. He was just doing something. And boom, a child got created. So many probably situations like that. It's crazy, the irony. Because it's an ego thing. They need to feel validated. They need to feel wanted. They need to feel like, you know what I'm saying, they got somebody's attention. But they really don't be wanting nothing. For real. So that's really what I see about him and that girl. I don't see it going anywhere. I don't. Because that's not who he wants. But however, if y'all talking, you like, yeah, F you, I can't believe you did that to me, Biano, you can go to hell. That might compel him to be like, you know what? All right, cool. I'm finna just talk to her just because I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could, but that's not really who he wants. Yeah, so damn crazy. And then when they have the audacity being shocked when they're pregnant, I'm telling you, crazy. Or the guys, they be like, get a girl pregnant and they're like, oh, I wasn't really trying to have a kid with you. Me and my ex, we was on a break, but I decided to go back and be with her. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I've seen so many situations like that. Apparently him and the girl was on a fresh breakup and he just went wild and then no, boom, a baby. Stupid. Like, brain cells are gone. That literally makes no sense. Very. But I'm telling you, I've seen so many situations like that. Or heard of them. And that's a real nightmare for the mom. That's why it's so important for women to like protect themselves. Like, it no matter how nice that guy is, like, it's so important for women to protect themselves at all times. Because you just don't never really know what a guy got going on. You know what I'm saying? They could lie to you about anything. They really could. So, hey, y'all. It's crazy. Girl, right? Wouldn't that be crazy? So crazy. That's why moving with caution is really the best thing. But it is hard in this dating world, you know? I literally could only imagine, like, trying to be with somebody right now is so scary. People be having, like, triple lies. They be lying about everything. That's why I feel like social media is a blessing because you could literally find out people's, you know, like, you could find out people's stuff now. They even got it too where they're talking about, like in my state, they have it to where they're proposing a bill to where men that have been abusers or like men who are abusive have to register with the state, just like pedophiles. But they would have to register with the state that they were involved in a domestic dispute with somebody or that they hurt someone or unalive someone. And I think that's only fair. I really do. I think it needs to happen everywhere. Because these men are crazy. Not all, but a lot of them. Nah, they are insane. Oh, girl. So, did you see what's going on in the blogs right now? Speaking of men, they were here talking about that they think that Jada Wallace is pregnant by Chris Brown, right? And I was like, I want to be nosy, low key, and I want to see what the cards say. Shall we? I didn't want to do like a formal celebrity reading on him because Chris Brown, he be paying attention. He one of those celebrities that he will block you, like he be with the ish, So I'm like, I ain't trying to get sued. However, I really want to see like what's happening between them two. It's kind of like an impromptu celebrity reading, but I'll ask after your question because I'm curious. But I do think she's pregnant. I don't know. I've been pregnant too many times. I know a pregnant person when I see one. And then I was even looking at her breasts; they're full, and I'm like, she was a little bitty thing. Like even in her past videos, she was a little bitty thing. She looked about 5 months. 5 months. But I'll look. They do always wear oversized clothes when they're pregnant. It's such a dead giveaway. And I wonder how them baby mothers feel. We're going to get into the tea. Let me ask you your question, though. Because I know you be wanting to know that stuff. I know you be liking celebrity stuff. All right. Rihanna's thoughts, feelings, and intentions after the meet. Next kiss. Because honestly, he's going to get one before I leave. All right. So what are Rihanna's thoughts, feelings, and intentions going to be after him and Shavish meet in their next kiss? Let's look at his thoughts. Okay. That's his thoughts, feelings, and intentions. All right, so his thoughts will be, we have the 3 of Wands reverse. Honestly, he's happy you came back and y'all came back. Like, he honestly wasn't sure how this was going to play out, how the situation was going to play out, in his favor, but he is happy that y'all back, okay? Because he honestly didn't know. Like I said, he didn't know if y'all was going to come back. With the 4 of Swords here, I think he's gonna feel relieved. He's gonna feel like he got a lot of stuff off his chest. And I do feel like with the Hierophant here, I feel like he's gonna get back in that relationship energy. Like he's gonna start to act more like how he was, like, taking you on dates, taking you here, taking you there, picking you up from work. Like I just see it going back into that Hierophant energy with him. So he starts to act more like a boyfriend again. Okay. So his thoughts is like, yeah, like I want to embrace this new start. Okay. His feelings is the 4 of Cups here. Okay. So the 4 of Cups, it can talk about somebody that basically, he has been used to being let down when it comes to love. He don't got the best outlook, okay, with the 4 of Cups, which is why he kind of like was like this with you. He literally played out his trauma with you, right? With 3 of Swords. Hey, Sully. Yes, you can donate. How you been? But anyway, like I see him being like, his feelings is like, I misdirected that energy. She didn't deserve that. She's a wounded warrior. I put this girl through the ringer for what? You know what I'm saying? So his feelings is he know you didn't deserve that, Shavish. You a good girl. He know you're a good girl. Okay? All right. Yes, I'm doing great. I love night lives. This is my vibe. This is my element. I love coming on at night. All right, his intentions is the Page of Pentacles to the 5 of Wands. His intentions is to take it slow and steady. He don't want to do too much. He don't want to cause any more conflicts, okay? But I do see him wanting to take it slow with you. Like he really liked the path that y'all was on. It was perfect for him, okay? But I do see with the 5 of Wands here, it's more so out of caution because he doesn't want anything to go left again. So he wants to like maybe even start over, okay? How he gonna feel about the kiss? As far as the kiss goes, I mean, Ten of Pentacles is here, okay? Like, the kiss was everything. It was perfect, okay? Ten of Pentacles is like perfection. It's the best of everything, okay? So he's gonna feel like that was the best kiss he done had in a long time. Eight of Cups reverse here, okay? And it kind of just like lets him know that he made the right decision by going back to his past. Because I told you, he don't normally do that. He don't normally do that. But he did for you. And I think he's gonna be like, yeah, I don't regret this. But yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be good when y'all do come back around to each other. Y'all had that talk and stuff, and just reconcile. Just reconcile. Okay, all right, that's fine. Hey, girl. Oh, you're fine. I get it, girl. I love listening to music. It just relaxes me. Thank you, Sully. Sully, you can go ahead and post your questions, okay? I do want to ask my question at some point. Okay, so I think you get I don't think you asked your in-depth question this week, Ari. I don't believe you did. But you have your in-depth question into yes or no's. You're welcome, Shivish. All right. So next is Sully Sully. Whenever Sully Sully is ready. Will Nadir ever speak again? Okay. Let's see. Will Sully Sully and Nadir ever speak again? Will they ever speak again? Yes, you guys will speak again. I mean, let me see something. Why is the Knight of Swords here? It seemed like somebody said a lot of things they didn't mean. Knight of Swords can be someone who is very reckless with their mouth. Like, they will say whatever to hit below the belt or to make a person feel away. Do they inherently believe or mean what they say? No, but they're going to say it because they want to hurt your feelings or they want to get a reaction out of you with the Knight of Swords, okay? But I think, like, with the Six of Pentacles here to the Page of Wands, yes, you guys are going to talk again, okay? We have the High Priestess here, though. So I feel like the High Priestess is you. The High Priestess is kind of waiting. They're waiting to kind of see what this person has to say for themselves. What did he do? Because there's a lot of masculine energy here on the table. But I feel like if he was somebody who was reckless with his behavior, if he was somebody who was impulsive with his behavior, I see you simply just waiting to see what he has to offer when he comes back around with the Page of Wands. You're going to want to see if the offer is good enough for you to partake in, right? Six of Pentacles is all about fairness. It's what is deserved, what is due. Okay, so he, like I said, he could have kind of like gave you breadcrumbs or backburnered the connection. And so when he does come back around, like I said, I just see you kind of seeing what he's going to do. But yeah, I do see you and Nadir speaking again. Okay. Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? Also, when I get done with the questions that I have, I will be doing like a little mini celebrity reading. This is going to be about Chris Brown and Jada Wallace. So if y'all interested or y'all care, stick around for that. Just a couple questions that I have about them. What are his thoughts and feelings about me currently? Okay. Hey, Sierra, how you doing, girl? I'm doing good. Staying warm. How about yourself? What are Nadir's thoughts and feelings about Sully Sully currently? Yeah, that's what I was going to look and see what's going on with them too. So if y'all care to hear about Chris Brown and Jada Wallace, stick around because I will be doing a mini celebrity reading. I don't want to publish the one for him because Chris Brown is a little messy. And I ain't trying to get sued by no millionaire, y'all. I'm going to make sure I say allegedly because, he be watching. He one of them celebrities that be on social media. All right. So, as far as how he is thinking of you, he's thinking of you as a queen of wands. He know you don't play. Okay, I don't know what you said to him or your energy towards him, but it was very much so, don't you ever play with me like that again. Okay, Queen of Wands, she means business. She stands on her business. Okay. Two of Wands is here. All right. Honestly, he feel like you didn't forgot about him. He feel like you ain't thinking about him. You didn't forgot about him. On to the next. Okay, with the Two of Wands. So I don't know what he did, but it looks like you have some choice words for him, and you let him know you are not that one. Okay. The Hierophant is here though. So the Hierophant can signify like how he feels, and he do feel like he feel like he fumbled you. He feels like he made a foolish choice, being selfish. Okay. Because he really could have had a good relationship with you. He really could have had something real with you, but he was too selfish. He was too in his ego. So he self-sabotaged it. He ruined it. Okay. So his thoughts is like, yeah, like, I wonder what it could have been if I would have just did this or did that, He is taking ownership of his behaviors to some extent. And the High Priestess is here. He thinks about you a lot. Almost to the point where you feel like you're thinking about him. But it's not that you're thinking about him. It's the fact that he's thinking about you. So he's in your energy heavy, and it's making you start to think about him. Does this make sense? Like y'all mirror each other, kind of? Six of Swords here, but he does want to go to calmer waters with you. He does want to have a conversation. The only thing is, where do I start? How do I start? And so I feel him like kind of just waiting to see if you'll come back towards him. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like what I'm seeing him think and feel about you. How long ago did y'all talk? Well, when's the last time y'all talked? You asked him my question January 17th. Okay. Well, thank you for checking, double checking, Ari. I appreciate that. But you have your in-depth mod question and you have your 2 yes or no's. November. Okay, so it's been a couple months. Yeah. I just see him kind of like, he regret how he did you. Now, let me just say this disclaimer. Just because a man is thinking about you, just because a man misses you, does not mean he is worthy of your time. So even though I'm seeing this in the energy, Sully, if that man was a dirtbag, leave him in the dumpster. Leave him in the dumpster. Do not recycle him. Okay? But yeah, that's just what I see. She said, preach girl, I'm telling you the truth, honey. Okay? So I hope that helps, Sully. Next person would be Ari, right? Am I correct? Where my girl Fairy Goddess at? She normally being here with y'all. All right, so you welcome, Sully. Wishing you all the best love. All right, so Ari, what's your question? And thank y'all for all the likes. I love when y'all like my life. It just makes me so happy. All right. Get the likes up, y'all, period. Yes, because you know why? Because everything is algorithm AI. So when y'all like my live, y'all put me on the For You page for tarot. So when somebody is up and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting cheated on, they will find my live and be like, let me go ask Golden Queen Clarity if this man is talking to my sister. Yes, Ari. Yes, that was all for donations. She like, this girl's nuts. Girl, a real comedian for real. That's what they be talking about. Like, oh, Capricorns are so funny. We really are funny. We got dark humor though. That was dark humor. But we do have dark humor. I'm serious though. It's somebody that's going through that. I can guarantee you, it's somebody that's going through that tonight. But yeah, you can go ahead and post your question, Ari, whenever you're ready, love. Hey, y'all. And then we're going to get into the hot topic of Chris Breezy and Jada Wallace. I actually like them together. I don't know. I know it's a lot of people that I don't like her. Da, 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 da. It's only because people are so used to seeing the Instagram baddies with the BBLs, and she's herself. And I think that's why he likes her. She's her. She's her. She's herself. You know, Tauruses, they don't really, I mean, they like simplicity for the most part. She's gorgeous. You know, she's a very pretty woman. But I don't know. I can see why Chris Brown like her. And then he older. You know what I'm saying? He's older. Maybe she reminds him of a time in his life. You know? Who knows? It's weird though, because it's like he's dating younger and then Karuchi's dating older. Which is freaking crazy. But there's somebody for everybody apparently. So yeah, Karuchi, she dating that one man. What's that man name? He an older man too. What's Karuchi man name, y'all? Deion Sanders. Now he old. Deion Sanders is like my mama's era. Like he was probably real popular in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. I know he still got stuff that he got going on, but he old. So it's kind of crazy how they went in opposite directions with a person. But yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm just waiting on Ari to post her questions. Yeah, we're gonna check on Mr. Chris Breezy and Jada Wallace. But no lie though, it was a tarot reader out here that said that he was gonna have 4 kids. So I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. And he did say he want more kids. I mean, I think he literally put it on one of his songs that he has 3. He's trying to make room for one more or more. So it's not like it wasn't on the table for him to have kids, more kids. Fairy Goddess is a character. Yeah, she's funny. All right, you still here, boo? I'm gonna give Ari a couple more seconds to start typing her question. Okay, so who's here for the Chris Brown, Jada Wallace? Y'all let me know. If y'all got questions, post them in the chat. I'm not gonna be super long with this reading because it's literally a play off of my live. However, I will keep this live up. This may be a crazy question, but what guy that I used to crush on does my future spouse favor the most, or does he look like completely different from all of them? Okay, that might be a little complex to ask tarot, Ari. You would have to be specific about the guy. So maybe be like, does he look like this Italian guy that I like to have blue eyes and blonde hair? I don't know, but I'll see what I get. All right. So what does Ari's future spouse look like? Okay, is there okay, so is Ari's future spouse, does he resemble a guy that Ari had a crush on before? Does he resemble? Oh, yes, he could have some similarities. So we have the King of Swords. King of Swords on my deck is white, so he's probably white, Caucasian. And then he could be tall. What else am I getting for the King of Swords? I need my flashlight. Hold on. Okay. Okay, he could be an air sign. I don't know if the guy you liked in the past, one of your guys you liked in the past was an air sign, but that air sign energy is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Extremely intellectual, so he could be like a little bit of like a techno geek or something like that. Like he could be like into like technology, or he could be like somebody that's into like computers, you know, something like that. Maybe even a gamer. Okay. Anyway, 4 of Pentacles is here. This is someone to like, if like the guy that you had a crush on in the past, like if he had very strong routines, or he had a very strong like belief system and like, This could be someone that has a strong belief system or someone who's very much so keen on routine. Okay. Could also be someone who has maybe generational wealth. Four of Pentacles can represent inheritance. Okay. I actually had a crush on a Libra once, and an Aquarius had thing for a hot second. Gemini, though, not that I know of. Okay, so it could be Aquarius, Libra. I mean, okay, so as far as the guy goes, like I said, he's probably white, more than likely. Could be a little bit older than you, because King of Swords is giving mid-30s or early 30s. I'd say early 30s. So he could be a little bit older than you, Ari. Anything else about the King of Swords? Yeah, he's not gonna look geeky, but he may be like into technology and stuff. Yeah, we got the Knight of Swords here, Fool, and the High Priestess. Yeah, and he also may be someone who likes to talk a lot. Free spirited too. This might be a guy that likes to like do walks in nature. He may be like someone who likes to climb mountains, or what they call it, hiking. He may be into hiking. Outdoors type of guy though. He likes to be outdoors. You'll know though. When you meet your future spouse, you'll know, because he'll have a lot of those qualities. But does he look like someone that you have a crush on? Yes. You got a 9 of Cups. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope it does. You say, yeah, definitely white guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't get no like black man. All right. Which I did for the money, because I can't think of any other reasons why a woman would entertain a celebrity who doesn't want them for real and has multiple other girls. I mean, she could be in it for the money. She could be in it for a lot of different reasons, actually. I do not think Jayla Wallace was broke when she met Chris Brown. Based on her pictures, Jada Wallace could come from a family that has money. She, I think honestly she was somebody before him, like more of like a social media light. Obviously not that huge, but she had a nice little following before him. But that's how it be. Like when it comes to them celebrities dating average girls, like compared to regular people like us, she could have been someone who had a little bit of popularity. She could have dated basketball players. Even if they weren't like NBA, they could have been like high ranking in college. You know what I mean? So she may have already had a rapport. Honestly, that would make sense as to why she was even able to get his attention, because she was around people that was around him. So, but if he does look geeky, he got to be really freaking cute, like cute. Now, I don't think he's going to be geeky per se, but he's just going to be like someone who's like into technology or something like that. I mean, fine, by the way. She be dashing in the snow. Hello, I'll talk. Shevish, what? Girl. Shevish, I'm not about to play with you. Hello, I talk a lot myself. I prefer a guy that listens to me talk. Yeah, he talks a lot too. Shevish, I am sick. Why would you say that? So I should be dashing in the snow. All right, so let's get to it. Okay. All right. If you have other questions, let me know. But let's get into the tea, the meat and potatoes. 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. So the little ones are up. So I do have to keep it really short right now, but I'm going to ask the question we all want to know. Okay. First thing is Jada Wallace pregnant? Let's see. Is Jada Wallace pregnant by Chris Brown? Is Jada Wallace pregnant by Chris Brown? Yes, she is. We have the Queen of Cups. That is a pregnancy card. She is very pregnant too. Queen of Cups usually is pregnant sometimes. But yeah, she's pregnant. Clear answer. And she could be having a water sign child. So she's 5 months now. Let me see. Because she looks about 5 months. So let me see what January, February, March, April, May. Okay, so her baby, well, I ain't gonna say she could have a water sign child because the baby could be a Taurus. Because if she's 5 months, that's if she's 5 months. Okay. I feel like the furthest she could go with her pregnancy is July. Because she's very small. So I mean, it could look like she's 5 months, but she can only be 3. It just depends on her body. But yes, she's pregnant. Okay. Is Jada Wallace in it for the money when it comes to Chris Brown? Was she in it for the money? No, she wasn't in it for the money. Absolutely not. No. Honestly, they really just have a lot in common with the Ace of Swords. They have a lot in common. Okay. She could have met him. I'm telling you, being in that circle. She was in that circle of people that he knows. You know, they could have even met like a party or something like that. But I will say, she got with him because I think he was somebody that was there for her when she was going through something. That's what I see. Knight of Wands is a wounded warrior, somebody that has been through some okay? And I feel like Chris Brown may have started out as a friend to her. Like, they were cool. Like, I'm talking video game friends. And then they started getting more and more acquainted with each other. But she never went into it thinking that they were going to be together. She really thought they were friends. She's a Gemini. I don't think Geminis really jump into love like that. So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't supposed. She not saying that it wasn't supposed to go into this, but she didn't think it would. They were friends. Jada Wallace is the girl that Chris Brown has been seen with multiple times, and now everybody's saying she's pregnant, which I got the card that she is. So she's probably pregnant. So yeah, but no, Chevy, she was not in it for money, not at all. Because I told you she probably comes from money, so that wasn't nothing for her. Okay. All right, and then you want to know, is Chris Brown more serious with Jada out of all his other little things? Is Chris Brown more serious with Jada? Yes, because she kind of like, he's not in that stage in his life no more where he wants to be like player. Okay. I really think she brings out his inner child, honestly, but he's not in that energy where he wants to keep looking for women. I think that she just brought something different into his life. So yes, he's a little bit more serious with her because, like I said, they have a lot in common. They have a lot in common. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for them too. But yes, the girl is pregnant, y'all. She is pregnant. So we'll be probably seeing a baby around May, June, or July. Or hearing about him having a baby around that time. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta get off. Babies are up. But it was fun. I had so much fun with y'all. I will be back on tomorrow. So if y'all want any more questions about that situation, let me know. Okay. But in the meantime, I hope y'all have a good night and y'all stay safe and stay warm. And I will talk to y'all later. Good night.